Hello everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play The Adventures of Lolo 3. So we have finally reached the last section of the game. And it's now pretty much just about applying all the things you learned, only you can forget about Moby's. They will no longer be around. Probably for the best. So this stage, the key here is to grab the heart in the lower right last. That's pretty much the main thing you do. And in doing that, you're going to be dealing with those skulls fairly early on. And that Dawn Medusa right in the middle of the damn screen. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. So, first things first, we're going to have to deal with the stuff on the lower right part of the screen, except for that heart piece, which, as I said, last. Let's go ahead and get as many things as possible blocked off so that we do not have to worry about them. Here. These. Right here. You get to go down the bottom. You get to go here. You are going right here. We're going to move that right there. Gives us this and a clear path to at least put you in the corner for the moment. We will have a frame coming from above that will seal you off a little better. But for now, right there. Everyone is perfectly happy right here. That's about as happy as we can make it for the moment. So anyway, the next step here. Go here. We want to be careful not to touch these two frames specifically yet. We're going to block you off just fine. Carefully maneuver our way around. We will be back later for those. Hearts. Later not being that long anyway. We build our bridge here. Gonna block that off at the top. And now I am just double checking a few things here. Because of the way this works. Still need to be careful because we have a ladder that will allow us to get those last two hearts. We just have to be very quick in the way we do it. So now obviously we can't use this frame. I would like to use that frame to seal off somebody, but we're not going to be able to do that. Instead, right now these two are going to work as our de facto shields. The Leaper more than the Alma. Because the Alma's not going to be patient with us, shall we say. There we go. And now it is perfectly sealed off for us. What we need to do is wait for you. There, so we can block that off. Grab that heart. Now that we've gotten everything squared away, we're going to build our bridge right here. We're going to shoot that skull to move it over. Grab ourselves these two hearts before the bridge burns down. Wait for the bridge to burn down so the skulls can't track us. Grab heart. And get the hell out this level. This stage, fairly simple once you realize what the first move has to be, and that's to shoot a snake and get it across the water so we can get the up two hearts. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. This one's fun. We're gonna shoot the snakey. We're gonna ride it across the river. We're gonna shoot the Alma. We're gonna get the two hearts up there. We're gonna use the Alma to cross again. Then we're going to use the snaky. Yeah, we're going to use the snaky to do things. This is kind of an interesting level here. So let's go ahead and get to this. It's very easily possible to mess this up horribly. But just to get you up into the water to where we can do anything. Right there. Now we need to wait on you to sink, since we need to ride this Alma down. Actually, we need to wait on the snaky to respawn, because we're going to use the snaky that we just sank again to block the Medusa up to the top. There we go. And now, shoot you. If we hurry, we can use this egg to do the thing we need to do here, and that is block the Medusa. Medusa blocked. Now, we have to pull a trick we've pulled before. We're going to have to shoot this guy, grab that heart, and then book it for the exit. I like when they go this smooth. It doesn't happen too much lately. Of course, I mean, that means this next one is going to be the goddamn end of me. Because, well, let's just say if you make a wrong step at the wrong time, you're going to get shot. But hopefully we can avoid doing that. First thing, we can grab these. Then we're going to use this snaky to cross. Not much of a hurry we can get in with that. We're going to push those over. Now, the next step, hopefully I can do in one smooth motion. And that is, I'm going to shoot that snake down below me. I'm going to run in, I'm going to grab all 4 of those hearts, and then try to push that snake into the water below the emerald block, so I can push that up and get the heart. I'll have extra shots. I don't have to do this in one try, but I want to. So let's see if I can get away with it. Yep, okay. And now we basically need to do the same thing over here, except I'm not in nearly as much of a hurry. And now I just need to be able to grab that. Now I just need to be able to grab the gem. Before we do that, grabbing the gem means we use a snaky and get to the bottom of this block so we can actually pull it up out of that water. So we move you here. And then this one may take a couple of tries. I hope not. We've got some extra shots to pull this off with, which is good because we might need them. But we're going to try to get the snake into the bottom right section of the Y. Like, down one and right one to where the emerald frame is. Because that will allow it to move underneath the frame, like so. Voila! We are done with the 3rd floor. Or the 3rd room in this level. This level. Okay. So, this poor snaky right here is going to be able to petition the ASPCA for animal abuse, because we are going to use the hell out of it, like nobody has before. So let's see. We can go ahead and grab these. We're going to need that arrow power up fairly late in the stage, so we need to be very careful not to accidentally trigger around any of the other arrows in this place. So first step, we're going to use this snaky to get to that emerald frame right up into the right of Medusa. And to do that, we have to get it into the water here, or else it's not going to have anywhere to go. And voila! Voila, that is done. Now we need to wait for Snaky to respawn, so we can use it to very temporarily block the lower right Medusa to the north. Go ahead and get this up. Shoot it away so we can then come back and wait for it to respawn again, and it can block the middle Medusa off to the south. That in place, we can go ahead and put you here. We can go ahead and very carefully sneak around, move this here, come around, block you off to that path, which will allow us to get that heart and this heart. And now we're going to use one of our last two shots to do the Snaky after we do this heart, after we do the arrow. This Snaky is now going to go down here, block out the Medusa. But before we actually, before we grab that heart and thus activate the goals, we're going to get rid of a goal with the one shot we have. Grab the heart, and we can come up from the bottom and grab the gem to get to the final floor of this level, which is, maybe you've noticed, but a lot of the levels here are all about learning where the river patterns go, where the water patterns go. This one is no different, and it has 3 distinct places we need to push things. That'll get us in different spots. I can easily mess this up by accidentally writing an egg I don't need to, but first things first, we can grab ourselves a heart. This snake right here is going to be very useful to us in a second. We're going to push it there. It's going to come down here, and then it's going to bob in place a little bit. It's stuck there forever. It's now in snaky hell. Then we go ahead and push that up to block our Medusa, so we can go up here and get these 2 hearts. We can cross back and finally end the snake's torment, telling him thank you for your service. And now this guy is going to have to, he's going to have to go away, so we can push this block over where he sits, and he's going to respawn up there in the upper right to block off that Medusa. Very useful him. And then this one is going to serve as our ride to get both of those hearts that you see right above us, which will activate the goals, but that's not a concern at this point. And after it gets us the hearts, it will ride us above the goal in the middle of the room, so we can push him to become our next egg. Convoluted enough for you? Here. And had to do this somewhat quickly. And we are out of here. Yeah. I think this level was just a step down in terms of difficulty, but we're about to make up for that. But not right now. Right now it is time to take a break. When we come back, well, 1 of these areas down, 3 more to go. So until next time, take care everyone.